So I've had a full set of resistance bands from PRx for just over a month, and in this video, I'm gonna give you my thoughts and a full review. Hey, my name's Mike Behrens. I've been an independent professional wrestler for over 20 years, and I've had a home gym for well over 10 years. But today, I'm actually in my parents' home gym to talk about the resistance bands from PRx. So I'm a huge advocate of resistance bands, especially for my folks. It was a big deal to make sure that they had that so that maybe my mom would start working out. She's not someone that's ever really worked out, and at 70 years old, I want to try to help her to stay healthier longer, and so the resistance bands were a great low barrier to entry way for her to start doing some movement. And lo and behold, she listened and she's doing some movements with the resistance bands. And just today, when I came to their house, she said she actually feels a little bit better. Who'd have thought? So it's great to have a good set of resistance bands. It's nice. There's 5 different sizes of bands, so she can use some lighter ones for movements and then some heavier ones as she progresses, and just showing some different things that you can do with the resistance bands. The options are pretty much unlimited. I got them one of those charts that has all the different workouts that you can do with resistance bands on it. So the PRx bands are a great piece to the home gym. Truthfully, you wouldn't need to have all this extra stuff if you just had a good set of resistance bands, because there's a lot that you can do, and I am a huge advocate of getting a good set of resistance bands. And as far as resistance bands go, there's a lot of different qualities out there. There's some really cheap ones that you can get, but there's some better quality ones, and you get what you pay for a lot of times. I've had resistance bands that I got for cheap and didn't last very long, and they snapped. With the PRx bands, so far, we've only been using them for about a month. They seem really great. I'll be very interested to see how they hold up after 6 months, a year of use, to see how long they last.
So now let's talk about the details on the mobility bands / resistance bands. For a 4-pack bundle of the yellow, red, black, and purple bands, they come in right at $65. You get 4 different sizes. You can add individual bands. These are priced really well for the quality of band, and there are financing options available if you need that. Quick overview on the mobility bands is they are probably the most economical and versatile way to add tools to your home gym. There's so many different things that you can do with them that starting out, you might not even need a whole home gym setup. And if you've ever had bands before in the past, you know that storing bands can always be a bit of a mess, and PRx has a great storage solution for that. As far as specifications, the general specs are the length of the bands is 41 inches, the thickness is 3/16 of an inch. For the resistance level on the bands, the yellow band has between 5 and 15 pounds at 0.25 inches wide. The red band has 10 to 35 pounds of resistance at a 1/2 inch wide. The black band has 30 to 60 pounds of resistance at 0.75 inches wide. The purple band has 40 to 80 pounds at 1.25 inches wide. The green band is 50 to 125 pounds at 1.75 inches wide. And the blue band is the strongest one of them all that brings in 65 to 175 pounds of resistance at 2.5 inches wide. A couple more details. They're great for mixing and matching to create even more resistance. And these bands are 100% latex, so they should last for a long time.
My favorite part about these resistance bands is that it's given my parents so much options, but the fact that my mom actually took to it and is getting healthier and working out with some resistance bands when she's never done that in 70 years. So that's my thoughts on the resistance bands from PRx. If you want to pick them up yourself, I will leave my affiliate link in the description so you can do that. And stay tuned to the channel for more reviews on the PRx resistance bands and other PRx equipment and tips on how you can perform better, recover faster, and live healthier. I'll see you in the next video.